All right, the last two tutorials coming up on this series. All right, so what I want to do right now, I noticed that some of you have the cube coming to the edge and falling down, and it's not in your view right now. Okay, so speaking in terms of camera, okay, so we may want to set up a camera movement, and I haven't really introduced this to you guys yet, because in my opinion, this is a one shot. Mine is one shot because it's framed in here. So if you want to see your framing, you just come in here, put your safe frame on. 1280 720 is what I set it up at. Okay, so maybe I'll even show you how to do that right now. Okay, we'll just come over here. And if you don't have Arnold Render going, you need to go to Windows, Settings and Preferences, Plugin Manager, and scroll all the way to the bottom. Should be an M to A, and you want to check both these off, and then you close it off. M to A, Maya to Arnold. Okay, so there's that. The fourth clapper, or the slate here, and you want to make sure you have Arnold on. Give it a name, JPEG, quality 100, okay, name, underscore extension number, and then what you want to do is look at the end, your last frame, and keep it divisible by 24 plus 1, 73. So mine is a 3-second animation. Now, right now I'm shooting in the perspective view. I also have a camera, and I'm going to show you how to set that up. So for now, right now, we're just shooting 720. Okay, 1280, 720. Okay, we're not touching this yet. So for now, this is what you have. So if you add this, you try that again. You press the button here, you will get your save frame. Okay, so that's our shot. 1280, 720. Everything within this will get recorded. Just like if I press play blast here, it will record. All right, and let's double check our play blast settings. Just again, a review. Okay, AVI for Windows people. Otherwise, we can also do QuickTime. And if you don't have the QuickTime player, it doesn't help. There's no help there. So from window for now, what I want to do is go from render setting. So that makes it 1280, 720. Okay, that's the size. And then save to file and browse. It should go inside your movies folder. Beautiful. Okay, we reviewed all that. So now let's add a camera. All right, this is new stuff. So I'm going to deselect this because automatically it goes away. So here it is. Create. Can't even pronounce that. Create camera. Camera. Okay, now we created it, and panels. What's going to happen here? Let me just show all for a second. There's that camera. But we need to see what that camera is looking at. We know right now it's in the ground plane, right? And it's in our X, Y, and 0 right here. The camera 3. I'm going to call this cam shot. Okay, so we know what that is. And it's translated to X, Y, Z in the world space right there. So what we do next is you go to Panel, Look Through, Selected. So this is what the camera sees. So you zoom out, scroll out, all that kind of nonsense. Or good stuff. And I don't know what's going on here. Okay, great. Oh boy, we're really zoomed out. Let me just click on something and press F for a second. Here we go. So this is what my camera was. So let me just go back to Panels, Perspective, and Cam Shot. Okay, I want to select my camera. I click on the icon here. So guys, sometimes you need to come in here and select the camera, because right now inadvertently I selected the floor. Okay. So there's my camera. It says Camera Shot. And what we want to do is put our save frame on, 1280, 720. This is what I'm seeing. Okay, so when it starts, maybe shoot, I'm going to hide, let's make a new layer for this camera and then hide it. Okay, so that's not the one. Okay, so let's just say that I'm going to come in here. Cam shot. Come on, buddy, bring it back. Here we go. Okay, frame 1. We don't have anything recorded. You can either come in here, just select them all, right click, key selected. You can do that, or press S down here in frame 1. Okay, so for now, let's pretend that, and I'm going to go right to the last frame, and I'm just going to hold Alt and left click. I'm just going to scroll out a bit. Hang on, I'm going to get this one, I'm going to add it to that layer. Boom. Okay, so what I'm just going to do is just the light movement here. Okay, so please do not spin around. Don't do this kind of business here, okay? Because I'm lost right now. I have no idea what just happened. So what Maya is going to do is going to record all this. See? Wow. Okay, so what I'm going to do is delete all this. Right click. We don't want to do that. I don't know what's happening here. Boom. Delete. And I'm going to go to frame 1. There's my shot. And what is happening here? Oh, because we're in camera 2. Okay, goes cam shot. Select cam shot here. And there is another, there we go. Let me just delete that here. Delete. Okay, so here we are. So sometimes if you're unable to select your camera, you can come into here, Windows, Outliner. I'm going to delete the other 2 cameras. Delete, boom, bye-bye. So there's only 1 camera. Okay, so let me press on camera here, and there's cam shot, and I have a key here. I'm going to go right to the end, and I'm going to spin around a bit, and then just back out a bit. Back out so I can see the shot where it dips, the fall, right? So I'm pretending that my cube is falling here. So right now, Maya is going to animate between frame 1 and 73 itself. So it's going to do this. So let's just take a play blast of this and test it out, because this may be moving too soon. Gr10 camera demo 01. Okay, let's go to apply, and okay, let's see this. It's a simple movement, but I'm thinking I just want to maybe hold it until after the cube, the red cube, goes back a bit and then squashes. Okay, so maybe I'll have a hold. And you guys remember that in order for you to create a hold, is you copy and paste the key. So let me just see, when is this? Aha, around here, 30, let's say 38. Okay, so I'm just going to copy the first frame. I'm going to go right click, copy. I'm going to go to frame 38. And I'm just going to hit paste here. Okay, boom. So at this point, there should be no movement. And then it slowly starts and rotates. And then I'll let you guys do this part. So basically, guys, just simply orbit. Just rotate your camera slow. Do not, like, don't spin around, okay? Let's not create the roller coaster effect here, because that kind of, it's nauseating. And I don't want people to be affected by it. So just keep it simple. Simple movement. Boom, boom. 1, 2. Okay. So let me just extend this right now here for a second. Make it 90 frames or whatever. It doesn't matter. I'll just even hit 100 for now. Okay. So let me just see. At this point, it's this, right? So here's this, right? So what I'll do is I'll go to frame 100, and let's pretend for a second that cube is falling down. What I'll do is I'll just bring this up a touch. Bring it up, just like that, holding Option and middle scroll. And then Maya has that for us. Look at that. It recorded because the auto key's on. Remember to have this on, okay? So now I'm just going to right click, and I'm going to say Play Blast 02. Let's pretend that our cube falls off the floor there, and it's going to play. I'm going to see what's, see? That's it. Movements. Very simple, okay? And please kick in my, there it is. Okay, quick time. I command you. Boom. Okay, so you guys are in grade 10. This is pretty cool stuff, okay? So let me just expand here. This was my 2 panes stacked. This was like this. Look, layouts, 2 panes stacked. You guys know this. And this one I want to be graph editor. Okay, here is my camera. Okay, so there's my movements. That. All right, so you can see that all your movement, translate X, is here. Gradual. There it kind of reaches a point, and then it continues like that. Isn't that cool? Let's go to translate Y. You'll see here. And then it gets to this point, 73, and then it dips down for the next shot. Okay, so this is what I've done for you. Again, not everybody needs a camera movement. If you are within this, let me just hide this for example, just like mine. So I'm just going to get out of this. I'm going to come here and go to perspective for a sec. So I'm not seeing my camera movement. Okay, and here's, even though the camera is selected, okay, I want, I'll go to Window, Outliner, and let's go to Perspective. There it is, Perspective is selected. So there's no movement now. So when if you're actually, this is an important point actually. If you're still tweaking your animation, guys, and you have the camera is going to move all over the place. I wouldn't recommend it. So just do me a favor. Just go to Window, Outliner, and select Perspective up here so you don't have that camera movement at the moment. Okay, so for me, if your shot is okay, and there's no up movement, down movement of the cube, or it's not going beyond the plane, I would say keep it at 1 shot, 1 camera, like this. If you do have movement, then I would bring the other bad boy out here. cam shot like that. And then it didn't select for me. So even if I click here, there it is, cam shot. So now I'm going to see this movement, boom, down here. Okay, all within 1280, 720. I would say this is good enough. Balian out. See ya.